Sure.
Oh, huh. That's interesting. What's on your mind?
He says stuff and then he doesn't actually elaborate a lot. It's kind of annoying, actually. Like, my man, spit it out. Is another bed. That is a donut. Right. Goal is donut is a thing. Alright. Oh, just drop. Alright. Oh, did not see that drop there. Oh, huh. Cootie catcher. Huh. Okay. Grass seeds? What? When has that been a thing? Might
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a fruit pounder.
when has this been a thing? I'm finding so many new items. I gotta get these back to base. Are there grass seeds here? Is there a seed packet somewhere?
I spy.
Or is it something else? Well, let's keep going for now. Just keep walking.
Time to play some Minotaurs and Matadors.
Sorry, I'm not really interested in you right now. Bye. On over there. Ooh, a molar. Don't mind if I do. Not one for the collection. That? All of them? Good. Done. Man, I remember when mosquitoes were hard.
Right about now.
Does he come underwater with me, I wonder? Or does he just float around at the surface? Guess it doesn't matter, I'm just heading over here anyway to go talk to Burgle. And see if he reacts interestingly. After that, I'll deal with other matters. Like getting back to my base, dropping off a bunch of resources, getting all the ingredients. I'm betting there's going to be another step or two before we can complete the method of like this whole returning to normal size thing, other than just, oh hey, you get the formula together.
Just don't focus on how big that spider is.
Well, that's not cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, they're activity based. I don't remember you doing that before. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember you being quite this volatile last time.
Poison! I need an antidote!
No matter, I will take this thing out anyway. Sweet. Did I actually have room in my inventory for those? Spider Fang. Nope. Spider Chunks, I don't care about. Those I don't care. All that, I don't care. So, okay, I think I took the part that I did care about, which was the Spider Chunks and the Venom. Yes, I did have room for those. Cool. Alright, Wendell, let's go say hello to your assistant. Have a little chat about why you abandoned him.
Hello there! Acting Science Manager Burgle, at your service! How can I help you today? Ask away, my friend! Do you want my advice on how to get home? Or are you looking for other adventures? First, build a good base to call home. Survival is important for your success. Second, keep foraging for new materials and analyze them for additional recipes. Every new bushcraft. And lastly, check out the ASL terminals for additional quests to help me out. I will happily trade you more. Find and return more of my chips to expect. Oh, and lastly, try not to die. How can I help you today? Please come again soon.
Well, I'm kind of surprised there isn't a reaction here. I'm almost disappointed there isn't a reaction here.
The curse of covalent spacing reduction. My curse. I must. If there is no cure, then I am surely doomed. So do I think it can be cured? It must be.
Alright, well, that was a disappointment. I was really expecting some reaction between him and Burgle. Those are all ready now. Let me go over here because I do have some resources to scan. Fire ant leg plates and little fire help. Huh. Let me check something here. Armor.
Have to keep everything nice and clean.
Uh-huh. Not getting that anytime soon. That's it. Corrosion and medium armor. Black ant, red ants, and knee guards, cracked for fire ants. I'm guessing that means acid resistance? But otherwise, or maybe I caused acid, like corrosion damage to anything that bites me? I'm not sure. Either way, not what I need right now. So, we will move on. I have to get back to base, drop off, and work from there. What is that? Weird sign? Okay. I definitely want to explore more of this game before we finish it for sure. But at the same time, I also want to look into what needs to be done to like progress things for now, just to see what happens. I think if I'm careful with the saves,
No water filtration tablets needed. Look at that ant go.
Fueled anthill. Doesn't matter. Passing by.
Everything looks good from here.
Good.
Prepare yourself. More insect incoming.
This up there. No, you don't. Not that you. Okay, so we find Tully, and suddenly every one of these critters is way more mind controlled than they were before. This is definitely giving me feelings of I want to go to the castle next, even if I get the materials for crafting the embiggening fluid or whatever it was. I definitely still want to also check the castle and work from there, like, because I feel like there's things that I'm not finding yet that I want to discover and make use of. Let's take those. Alright. Okay, everyone, after some thought about it and realizing I actually didn't have enough toenails to finish that recipe for the embiggening stuff, I figured. Also, I ran into a whole lot more ORC-controlled bugs. My thought is, I'm going to come here, since this was showing up as a place of interest with the whole ominous info I found. I want to explore this area more and figure out what's going on for. So before we continue on. So let's look around this area and see what we can find. Alright, I see
That's
some science
interesting.
up there. At least there's any good views of anything over here while we're already up this way. I wonder what this is here. Is that a little fence of rocks? Okay, yeah, that's just like that one there. I see what that is. Okay. Odd that there is a little fence there, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not here for that anyway. I'm here to cut over this way and try to find a better approach to that castle. I'm not sure what way I can get up the way. I see that. I see a lab entrance. So, Tully, is this one open? I still have to figure out what the one in the pond opened up. Maybe this is it? Alright, looks like I can get over to it. No, it looks sealed. How do I get in and open that? You've got a whole lot of secrets here, Mr. Tully. It would be real nice if you, I don't know, shared with the rest of the class. Almost knocked me off. I'll grab your stuff. I don't have a lot of tiger mosquito bits. What is up there? There is a gold tooth in that cage. I don't know how I'm going to get to that cage, though, so maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. Is there anything else in here? I don't see an obvious way up to the castle itself. That looks like a funny skull. So I may have to do some awkward climbing, or I'm not sure. Let's drop down here for now. Get a better look at this place.
Air raid!
Hey there. Perfect. Okay, this got me up where I needed to go. Because from here, I can get up onto here. Pretty sure. Yes! Okay. And let's see, how much of this can I climb without having to use a special utility device? Oops. Didn't quite work. I don't want you. How many of them? Lots of mosquitoes I have to kill. Alright, Belly. Go away. Alright, then I can jump back over here. Great. That's another step up. Over to here. Just gotta find a... This should work. Let's build a bouncy spot. Right here. And we're up to this spot. May or may not work. It's weird that we can get under here. Yeah, this may not work just because it goes
I
up.
could devour a billy hog right about now.
Well, it's still an area to explore. Let's take a look. Surprisingly little under here. Huh. No secret tunnels? For an area that seems to circle around this entire thing. Oh, wow, okay. Secret stash of other things. Found me under here. Mosquito. And yeah,
Mosquito on my radar.
alright, get over here. Let's do this.
Oh, ha! That's interesting.
Alright. This time, made it back up here again. Let's build a bounce here instead of the other side. Alright, I'm gonna need a second bouncer. Which means I need to go get my other one. Because I don't have enough resources otherwise. It should be a little easier to do that from this angle. Come here. Yeah, you're about up here. I'm not coming down to you if I don't have to. Go, got the import jacket needed. You're getting on my nerves. All you here. Okay.
Choke it down, Pete.
Should help. Don't care about that right now. Actually, really should, but yeah. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure what the yeah. Okay, took a lot of tries. Managed to get up onto there from the water on that branch, go up to here, jump right from that corner to that corner, and then work my way up to here, scaling the sides. I'm honestly not sure if that's the way I'm supposed to have been able to get up here, but here we are. And this seems a worthwhile use of the resources. We're in. We have made it into Castle Moldork, which was also the place being strongly hinted at as a base of operations for Omnids. Alright, so there's definitely a way down in here. Let's try up these stairs first, though. I'm suspicious of some of the upper regions.
A scientific breakthrough.
Someone changed out the batteries in this place, must be recently, because the fact that the eyes still have a glow to them. That or it's got maybe a solar charging capability somewhere. This is a lot of stairs to climb. This is a lot of stairs. But is it worth it? Moldork thing at the top here. Is that really all that's up here? Okay. I feel like I'm missing a thing. Definitely some weird glowiness up there. Feels like I should be able to get up that way if I traverse this right. Ooh, aha, we're in. I'm in. Don't know if I was supposed to be able to get up here like this, like I said. But, well, okay, probably was. Maybe not the... This may just not be the easy way up. I don't know. But we're up. We got that. I saw that burgle flag. I wonder how these burgle flags got here. What
I
is that?
spy. Mark that one off the list.
A moth. Okay, so there's a moth that lives on top. Great. Can we try? Bring it down. Hi there. You're coming for me, huh? So far, so good. Not too bad. Oh, you're doing something. How's out of stamina? There's a lot of dust here. I got it. That's a standard moth though, so that's not too surprised. There we go. Moth prophecies. Kill a moth. Moth fuzz. Sick. How's my inventory looking? A little messy. We'll work with it. Oh, why am I getting poisoned by it? Wait, oh, moth scales are they like hurting me because I'm breathing them in or something? I don't know. That was weird. But, ow? Also, you saw that, right? When this requires a higher tier tool. So, it seems to think I should be able to get up here and that I need something to harvest this? Helps if I don't slip down the entire face of this thing. Alright, we're climbing up here. What is this stuff? And requires a busting tool. Getting some mixed results here. Okay. So maybe this is gonna come into play later as like a requirement for a story aspect. I could be doing something out of order. I don't see another way up there, but I can't seem to do anything with it. So we're going to take a little shortcut down back to the base. Hey there. Not gonna jump in there right now. I guess that will work though. We're going down into here. Let's see what's this way. This looks like secret tunnel. I'm going to need a lamp.
Let there be light.
Oh, this goes down a lot deeper there. Look. All right. So this is how I get into the base down here, I guess. Let me go over here real quick and check this upper door, since it'll be easier to go down from here than up. Alright, this will open up the lower door. Sick. Now I won't have to struggle as much to get around as much in this area. Well, okay, might still need to struggle a bit, but hard to say. Down in here. You take that. Okay. Well, exploring this castle is a bit overdue, but we'll make do with what we can do it.
This isn't one of mine. My suspicions were correct. This lab is not one of mine.
Aha.
I knew it! Schmector has been spying on me this whole time. Classic Schmector. Now, what do we have here? Standard ominous security door? Ha! Child's play. No offense, of course. It's now or never. Are you ready?
1 second, real quick, making sure this is recording correctly. It is. Great. I'm ready.
Okay, let's get Burgle on the line.
Hello, this is Burgle Science Lab. Burgle speaking. Could I interest you in some grilled?
Burgle, I need you to hack into an ominous security door for me. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
Oh, Dr. Tully, at once. Entering Falcon protocol mode. Decoding manual password reset at Ominent Terminal K321B. Stand by.
Falcon Protocol mode.
Hacking. Still hacking.
Perhaps if you had replaced that grilling function with something more useful, we would not be waiting all day for...
I'm in. Username, Schmector, D. Password, Schmector, the Director. Transmitting.
Of course, that's his password.
Why, thank you, Burgle. Your efficiency never ceases to amaze.
Also, if Schmector shrunk himself down and got in here as well, is he also a raisin? I feel like I may have jumped the gun on it coming in here. Like, it's letting me come in here, but I wonder if I shouldn't have been able to. Taking these. Now, here, take the ominous stuff. A crusty, mold-encrusted note, barely legible, revealing the secret recipe for an abhorrently repugnant food dish that only the foulest palates could possibly save. Moldy hoagie. Why would I want this? I don't understand.
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
Oh well. Yep, okay. Yep, so Schmector's lab. Here, definitely been working on some things. Billy, no, not that. Nice stuff. Okay. Guess we're going in. Down underground. So yeah, I'm really wondering if this is actually the actual like further end game stuff, or if I could I have just come in here anytime like this? It looks like I had to have Tully with me to really do it. But was it part of was this going to be part of the main storyline eventually, with me making the embiggening product? Right, first, we're going to swap that and that. This looks like a boss fight if I've seen one. Yeah, this is definitely a boss fight. I'm going to save before we poke anything.
Bravo, bravo. So the lab rats have finally reached the end of the maze. And not alone, I see.
Pulling the strings from behind the scenes as always, Dalton. You gutless coward! Why don't you meet us here? Face to face.
Poor Wendell. Lost your job, Trudy's left you, took the kids too, left you with nothing but your work.
At least I'm not experimenting on children.
Oh, but isn't that just what you've been doing? Hiding in your little garden and using these children to fight your battles for you because you never fight them yourself?
He is kind of stuck as a raisin right now, so he's got reasons for not being able to fight himself.
You were pathetic before I fired you. Look at you now. You're nothing. Just a shriveled, sad raisin.
I think this part where you tell me you're a very genius plan, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Like in the motion pictures. Is that the role you think I play? That of the villain?
Yes, actually.
Please. Too simple. Too obvious. I never planned for this when I was brought in to clean up Wendell's mess.
Huh.
But I did not shy away from the task.
That's what a villain says, mister.
Not when I realized the magnitude of the opportunity, if properly handled. The lucrative applications were countless.
Right, but why experiment on
Despite
kids?
what my former colleague might have told you, it was certainly not by choice. I hypothesized that adolescents would be resistant to the effects of reasoning. The young have incredibly strong immune systems, after all. Couple that with the intense hormonal growth, and I was pleased to learn that you are not only resistant, but immune to said syndrome.
Okay, so it's a strong immune system combined with increased hormone reactions to resist reasoning. That's
Once that
strange.
connection was made, what choice did I have?
So you did find a cure because of the children you abducted.
Of course. I'm not a failure like you, Wendell. Yes, I abducted those children. I admit it freely. Not that anyone will ever know. Obviously, I can't allow any of you to leave this facility alive.
This makes me wonder if we could have enlarged ourselves and ended the game, but never brought this to light.
Shrinking inanimate objects will change the world, no doubt. The shipping industry alone will never be the same. That was the extent of Wendell's imagination. But people... The governments of the world will bankrupt each other for a mere taste of this technology.
So it's just about the money.
Oh, come now. Although I won't mind the fame, the power, the respect for Director Dalton Schmector. But in the end, my little rat, yes, it is always about the money.
Classic.
No one will sponsor your spirit of invention without raw profit. A simple, elementary concept. Something you never understood, Tully, with your idealism and your raw science.
Also grilled science.
You're a disgrace to the profession, Dalton.
And you are a deluded fool.
You won't get away with it? Too stereotypical. Okay, it's official you suck.
This is why I never had kids.
Doesn't change the fact that you suck. How about we go with this just for fun?
Ha, ha, ha. The hypothesis was developed. The experiments were conducted. The results have been analyzed.
Schmector, you son of a...
The conclusion concluded. All that remains is to farewell
You got the trash.
my little rats.
Stay right there, and this will all be over before you know it.
He has a giant Schmector.
You know you're not hurting me, right? No, don't feel anything. Jolt of energy.
Ow. Maybe you could help a bit, Tully? He is your nemesis too, after all. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Try this. You're not what? That tickles. Yeah. Try this seriously now. Future. Its architect.
Oh, whoa, okay. Chill out, mister. Alright. Mr. Schmector Man, chill out with the laser beams, would ya? Also, how are you not getting cut by those? I call BS. You should totally be getting zapped and sliced by your own laser beams. That's how lasers work. They are non-discriminate.
I don't feel anything, sweetie.
Okay, fine. I'll play that game. I got a bow too. Oh, now I can read.
Feel it on.
I feel like the optional bosses in this game are a lot harder than the main stuff. Like, this guy is not bad compared to... Like, seriously, I died way more to the Black Widow fight. Kind of similar with fighting Tully's man. It was very anticlimactic in a lot of ways of just, okay, we're moving. Whoa, okay, whoa. I got caught directly in a laser there. That was the problem. Load. We'll just load right before then because I don't feel like having to walk all the way down here again. I can beat that, but don't eat a laser to the face. That was literally the only reason I died there was because that laser was pinpoint on me. Almost had it.
Bravo, bravo. Shrink that.
Yeah.
Stay right there, and this will all be
Let's roll that.
before you know it. I feel nothing. Really? That tickles. I don't feel it.
Okay, so far the trick to Schmector seems to be literally just plug in. Don't worry about his seeming like he's about to zap you and stuff because he really doesn't do nearly as much as he looks like he's going to do. Yeah, the lasers are the only thing that's a real threat here. Alright, let's take outside of the house. There we go, help's taken care of. Now I just have to deal with you. One more hit. There we go.
Director Schmector out.
Foil Director Schmector. Corporate kickback.
Oh, it seems you've been a busy, busy bee, Dalton. But now I'll know everything about what you've been up to. Who knows what secrets Ominent is hiding?
Project Orc, Space Rock Application, Beginning Research, Allurish Grid Mapping, Reasoning Serum, Reasoning Teen Trials, Proto-Tube Rehydration, Micro Storage Stabilizer, Bio Micro Triangulation, Dark Null Hypercore, Rift Exploratory Squad, The Humongous. Warning, all files are the sole property of Omnic Practical Technologies. Okay. ORC Disruption Bomb, Acid Edge, Supreme Whetstone, Supreme Plating. So I had to do this in order to get some of the best gear.
What's on on your mind?
What do we do now that you found the cure?
Revenge! I can't. But no, mostly revenge. Of course, I don't really mean that. I just want to get you home, and then I will do what I can to try to repair the things that have been broken.
Good. Oh, I didn't scan him. I guess they just added him to the list of things anyway. Alright, so that's where the spiders would come out of. Nifty. Well, so that's where that went today. Didn't entirely expect that. Funky research capsules. One's got a dead ant in it. Whew. Tough fight, but still, like I said, most of it I could just get away with by hugging him until the lasers came out. Then the lasers you have to watch out for, but oh well. Let me see what that acid edge is. A shockingly deadly axe. It's larger than necessary, packing the jolting power of sour candies. Alright, so it uses sour globs even in the basic design. Green shield bug parts. I'd have to get more green shield bug. Tough gunk I've got a bunch of. But higher stun. Same speed. Interesting. Might be worth looking into it. Admittedly, though, right now my Endline sword is still pretty good, considering I've got majorly upgraded. But that extra stun would be very nice. Nice. Yeah, so I really wonder if I had just continued on with the... Where are my quests? Quests. Okay, I still got this quest. But I wonder if that was... Was this completely optional, or was this something that would have come up along with my normal quest line if I had continued with the unshrinking myself? That's what I don't know. I just came here because of the info we found on the skeletons. And it also looked cool. Hey, it worked though. And we are good to go on another thing.
That's interesting.
Alright, I need to get out of here now. That's the next big trick. Let me check something real quick. Daggers. As far as daggers go, where are those? Underwater. Yeah, I don't have a underwater thing that's better than what I've already got. But dagger-wise, I think there was... Do I have anything level 3 dagger? Rusty spear, toenail scimitar. I don't know if this counts as a dagger. A bat. Nope. So yeah, I don't have a level 3 dagger for underwater harvesting. Interesting. I have no recipe on that. I have to work on that, I guess. All in all, I'm happy with that. This was a fun time. Took a little bit to get in there. You may not see it because I'll probably have cut out a good chunk of it, but it took a while to get in there because of all of the difficulties and platforming up to where I was needing to get there. Now I'll grab this since it looks like I'll have room, and I have another reason to make more sour stuff now. Next, let's go back up here. I'm gonna leave these bouncers here. I can get more supplies from my office, from my base, to make more of them. And the reason I'm going to do this is I want to go back up here so I can glide down and get into that cage for that tooth. I think that's how I'm going to have to do it. But let's see. Boing, boing. This is also the first time I've seen a moth, which is interesting. We'll which was up here. So does that mean there are more moths? How does that work? Also, why did it keep mentioning a harvesting tool? And what would a blunt harvesting tool, which I should have the right level for, but what is it that I'd be harvesting from this place? Because it didn't seem to be working when I actually hit it with something. Let me try one more time. Maybe? Get your butt over here. You wanna fight? There, annoying mosquitoes. Boing, boing, boing. Requires a busting tool. Yeah. Busting tool that gets no response though. That makes me wonder what the deal is. Alright. Anyway, down into that cage. I believe it was this way? Yeah, I see you. Gonna glide in. Almost there. Not going too far yet. There we go. Ba-doom. Gold tooth for me. That's enough for an upgrade now, I think. And if I go back over this way, there was a way I could climb up right over here. It would get me out of this area. Awesome. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. Got a whole new boss fight, got a whole new recipe design, got a stick weapon that I'm probably gonna need to do something fun with in order to, well, I got a new weapon recipe and it looks like one that's actually worth making. Because damage and stun, all good, plus already high damage. If I upgrade it more, yeah, I can make this work for me, very much so. Alright, before we go back down, I want to go over this way. Just because there's an area down there, right in here, that had some mold. I want to get a look at it and see if it's anything good. Or what. Ah! Haha! Secret! Forage? Ooh, and a tooth. Okay, that was worth it. I found here. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Alright, so that's why I was coming over here, was to see that. But it looks like it's actually not even related to that. This stuff is here, and I just happened to stumble across it. I love these secrets. Oh look, another tooth. Take that. I love that I can basically take out a chunk of their health, like an entire bar, the health with each swing of this thing. Alright, now I need this to break these up. That one didn't work. Get closer. There. Out of the way. Explodey bits, gone. Alright. Sick. Guess I could have gone over this way from other methods. But, no, I'm happy with that. Inventory-wise, I think it's time to head back towards my base and work on some aspects of what I can do with some of this. I do need more of the special grass, though. Got my... Hold on a second.
Choke it down, Pete.
Alright, yeah, I got some things to do. I don't know, remember, miniaturized electronic device can be scavenged for parts. I don't know how that works, but I'm curious. Also, there's the matter of... Yeah, I want to make that axe. Also, I need to go back to... I could just go right in here. There was a field station in here. I could use the computer there and get my molars upgraded by a lot. Alright. Boing. Almost. There we go. Oh, there is something new here. Moth mount, stuff moth. That would not give me anything that I was hoping for. Okay. This, though... I think it is time I increase my max health. And... Arrows... Resource... Consumables. Which one? Which? How about consumables? Anything new in here? Not really. There were a lot of teeth over here. And I probably missed something. Okay. One last check before I call it a night. I want to go see if there's anything new from Burgle now that we've done this. Then I really have to decide how I want to proceed. I could probably go back up to the porch up there, and I bet there's toenails respawned by now that I could use. Or... But there's also an entire corner of the yard up here. Have not explored this, Burgle chip there, Burgle chip there. I haven't figured out how to get to. Probably have to get on top of here to get on top of here. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's it. There's a bit of a dead spot here that I haven't explored here. Probably where there's something. And I haven't explored here thoroughly either, so I have places to explore. There's also boss fight in here with the Brood Mother, I believe, somewhere around this area. Then there's the, which, to my best of my knowledge, I have to do the Brood Mother fight before I can do the Praying Mantis fight up in the flower plot somewhere in here. And then, I don't know what else beyond that. Might there be... So many things to explore. I have so many keys I haven't found, which also bugs me. And I feel like I've either missed a definite, hey, the keys are here somewhere type of clue, or I've just not looked in the right spot so far. But yeah, I've got a lot on this on the still to-do list. But I think we just took care of possibly a necessary, but otherwise a optional boss that was at least interesting to the storyline with the whole Dr. Schmector thing. Of course, he's not, taking care of his.
Tully? Is that you?
Oh, now you respond to me having Dr. Tully? Why didn't you respond before?
Oh, happy day! You have returned!
Ah, Burgle, My trusty assistant.
You mean science manager. I mean in your absence, of course.
Oh, fine, whatever. I'm here to help and get our guest home safely. Please feel free to continue doing whatever it is you've been doing here in my absence.
Cooking, flipping, grilling.
At least you haven't burned down the place yet. Do as you will.
I mean, the place did kind of explode.
Order received, Dr. Tully. And may I add that it is my pleasure to continue to serve you. Hello there, Acting Science Manager Virgil, at your service. How can I help you today? Have an expo.
Alright. That's weird that he reacted this time because I came back in here before we went to that one area and he didn't react. So odd. Yeah, I don't know what to feel about that. And I feel like maybe part of my issue is that I've probably done some of these things out of the general order of them. Ooh, wait. Was this here before? I don't remember if this was here before. And analyzer. Is this the position of every one of the field stations? I think it is. Let me zoom out here a minute. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that one. That one, that one, that one, that one. Got those.
Performing diagnostic.
That base. That one, that one, that one. That fits. There.
I'll need to process that.
There. Is that the table? That is? Okay, we're good. Then Tully, move yourself. There. I know I'm missing some of those. Yeah, definitely missing something there underground. Probably. And got that one and got that one. I'm missing that one, and I think that one. Which is probably like here. Yeah. Yeah, that fits. So probably here or here. Then missing one there, which I also know there's a lab there. So, or lab entrance I haven't found a way into yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pond 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pond 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, we're missing like 5 or 6 field stations still. Great. Good to know. I don't know if there's anything achievement-wise for getting home. Options. Either way, once again, I still feel like we maybe jumped the gun, and like I may have skipped a step in the storyline by going and dealing with the ORC thing there before we finished the embiggening process formula. I feel like there was going to be a, hey, we get it done, but then something goes wrong that we have to go hunt down him first. But I don't know. It's all very uncertain and unclear. But I really liked how they've done this with the game, all in all. It's still been a very fun game, even with a few odd points. I'm gonna grab all this sap because I need to make more. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to base. I'm gonna make things. I'm gonna restock, resupply. Mostly I'm gonna resupply my healing and get a few odds and ends ready to go before we continue our exploration of the yard. And I have to decide how I want to proceed.
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
So many options. What do I want to do next with this? Comments below what you guys think about the game so far. Hit like and subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. I got it, or I'm just gonna keep rambling because there's so many questions I haven't floating around in my head right now. And yeah, my brain's going too many directions for me to focus on. I mixed with sour. Also, I'm betting by feeding him, I won't see a bunch of ORC-controlled bugs anymore. Maybe it will, I don't know. But I'm curious about that. Anyway, good night, everyone. Bye!